Sunday afternoon, and we've got now three-time Roar National Champion in the two-wheel drive short course division, Ryan Maifield. Ryan, you didn't win last year, got the 2 years prior, and then came back strong this time, took the TQ and wrapped it up early. Tell us about how today went for you.
Yeah, today went really well in the two-wheel drive short course class. I've TQ'd the last 4 years. Luckily I got 3 of them now. Last year my teammate beat me, but it was a good race. It's good for Team Associated. We've won we've won every short course national championship now since the class was conceived. So it's good for us. That's my 4th short course national championship. I won last year in the four-wheel drive class. So it's been good for me and my sponsors, and it's a fun class.
And we saw a lot of really close heads-up racing in a lot of the classes today, but actually all 4 modified divisions were wrapped up after 2. So you had the benefit of starting up front, and did that play a key part in just being able to get out front and run away?
Yeah, I mean my truck I tuned on it a lot this week. I showed up and it was okay, but I wasn't happy with it. I haven't been super happy with the last couple races, so I continue to work with it all. Even into main day I made some changes, and yeah, starting out front is always beneficial in every class. It doesn't matter what car, what truck, what track. But we saw a lot of the TQ guys didn't win their classes, like in two-wheel drive mod and in truck mod, so that was definitely interesting. But yeah, anytime you start out front, it always makes it, easier for at least the first couple minutes, but it's still tough.
And with now that we're running 6-minute mains the last couple of years, up from 5 from a few years before that, that's a whole extra minute when you are out front that you've got to hold on. And then when you start getting through traffic, especially this weekend when there was quite a big gap between first in the main and 10th in the main.
Yeah, you're not used to having a go through lap traffic at a national level, A main, but yeah, like you said, when the track is so difficult and you throw that extra minute in, usually you start lapping guys if you're with the lead pack of cars or you got a big lead. So that's kind of what we saw, but guys are real respectful. They're racers. They would expect the same from anybody. So it usually goes pretty smooth and doesn't usually cause any problems.
We had a little bit warmer weather today than the rest of the week, but also it was kind of windy at certain times. So when you're driving a full fendered truck, was it scary hitting some of these bigger jumps and knowing that you needed to back off?
Luckily the jumps are sized pretty well for all the classes. That's one thing I told Kevin Jellick. They did a good job making it drivable for every vehicle that was racing here, and so that helped a lot. Even when it was windy, the jumps were difficult, but it wasn't as difficult as like the big triple at the Cactus Classic this year was like 30 feet long. So if there was any wind, it was really bad for the short course trucks. So it was windy a few times and it did affect everybody equally, but it didn't make or break us on main day. The wind stayed calm and everybody could do the jumps no problem, and it made it a lot nicer to drive with no wind.
And this weekend you ran 3 classes. We'll be back here in just over a month. You'll be focusing exclusively on two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive buggy for the FMAR World Championships. What are you hoping to take from this weekend, in all the classes that you raced, that you can apply towards next month?
Well, the four-wheel drive car, we made wholesale changes on it last night, and it was phenomenal to drive today. It was extremely fast, but I continued to have electronic problems with it. I didn't even finish any of my mains, but like lap times and drivability, it was awesome. So those are issues. It's hard to find speed, it's hard to find drivability. It's easy to make electronics work. You just put different ones in. So we will fix those problems and come back. And two-wheel drive, it was good all weekend. The main events were just kind of crazy. Some of the track, you land a triple going onto the straightaway, and that was causing chaos for a two-wheel drive buggy to stop and get going, especially when there's 10 cars in one corner. So like I said before, the drivability and the speed were there. Just gotta focus on being comfortable with our vehicles and coming back and see what the track looks like, see what the conditions are, and I think Associated as a whole is poised and ready to get a couple world championships.
Awesome. Hopefully you guys carry this momentum into next month. Does anybody you want to say thank you to?
Obviously all my sponsors, without them I wouldn't be able to do what I get to do on a weekly basis. Team Associated, Reedy, LRP, J Concepts. Without their support and their knowledge, I would be fixing cars somewhere or sweeping floors, so thank you very much.
Well, congratulations on two-wheel drive short course national championship number 3.
Thank you.